What's good, everybody? It's your boy Hums from Ather Gaming, and today guys, coming to you with a brand new deck profile, guys. But before we get into that, guys, make sure you guys are subscribed so I know that you guys really love and enjoy my videos. And of course, make sure you guys like and comment what you guys want to see next. We ran a poll, and this is the deck that won. So without further ado, guys, let's get straight into this brand new updated Orcust deck profile. So guys, starting off with the deck profile, of course we play our 3 of, so our triple Girsu, the Orcust Mech Knight, and this card is so insane to me, it doesn't even make any sense. Of course it's a hard one per turn, but that doesn't matter. Basically what he says is, if this card is normal or special summon, you can send one Orcust or World Legacy card from your deck to the graveyard. Then if there are 2 or more other cards in this card's column, treat this card as a tuner, okay? The first effect is a lot more important than the second version of the effect, because when you go first, there's not really a chance of you becoming a tuner monster, but of course when you go second, the probability is higher. But anyways, then there's the additional effect where it says, if you control no other monsters, you can summon a token to both players' sides of the field. So what that enables is making Girsu a 1-card combo to get you to super insane boards. And of course, if you have other extenders, it just enables so much more. And this card is super insane, and people are sleeping on this deck right now, but trust me, once we get an actual real ban list that actually does something to the format, Orcust will definitely be on top. But yeah, now we're gonna move on to some more cards that you guys are a little more familiar with. So we play our triple Scrap Recycler. Now basically what he says is, when he's normal or special summon, send one machine type monster from your deck to the graveyard. Then he has the other effect where you can shuffle back 2 earth monsters and draw a card, but it never really comes up unless for some reason you have your other scrap monsters in the graveyard. But for the most part, you only use them for the first effect, which is the normal dump one or special dump one, so it's really good. And of course, since we're playing him, we're gonna put in our scrap golem as well. But basically he says, once per turn, you can target 1 level 4 lower scrap monster in your graveyard and special it to either side of the field, but of course you're going to summon it to your own side of the field, and this will trigger your Scrap Recycler. Boom, beautiful. Again, he's not once per turn, and neither Scrap once per turn, because again, pre-GX and even GX arrow cards were not hard once per turn, so that's what makes these cards super duper insane. And again, the Scrap Wyvern card, which I'll show you guys later on, is another great addition that this deck has. But yeah, now moving on to, of course, my 2 favorite cards, and hopefully they're your 2 favorite cards as well. We play our boy Dark Grepher and our boy Armageddon Knight. Basically, these cards are just the other starters, and Grepher works as a pseudo extender, because basically Grepher says is, when he's on the field, if you guys don't know what he does, you can pitch a dark to mill a dark, or you can pitch a level 7 or higher or 5 or higher dark monster, special summon him, and then pitch another one to Foolish, right? So it's really good. And then Armageddon Knight, we all know what he does. He's not hard on their turn, abusable. He's not banned, and it's crazy. Every deck that can literally abuse him is going to play him. But yeah, that's it for the starter cards. Now we're gonna go on to more of the core engine. So we play a triple Orcust Nightmare because it's the best Orcust right now, and of course there is no hard porter, so we're gonna need to be able to get our Nightmare to be able to set up our graveyard, manipulate our graveyard during our turn and during our opponent's turn as well. So triple Nightmare is really good, and I absolutely love this card. Then of course we're gonna move on from the triple Nightmare to our double Symbol Skeleton. Now Symbol is really important because he's the monster born of the deck, and he kind of gives us another disruption during our opponent's turn when you go Symbol, target Dingirsu, reborn Dingirsu, and send a card. So Symbol is really good. Only 2, not 3, because 2 is a little bricky. Seeing 1 in your opening hand is not that bad, but again, if you don't really want to see it in your hand, you'd rather have it in your graveyard so you can use it from there. But even if it's in your hand, you can send it. We have multiple ways of getting these cards out of our hands, but again, since it doesn't have the most flexibility as compared to a card like Orcust Nightmare, we're only gonna be running this boy at 2. But yeah, now moving on, we play the 1 Orcust Brass Bombard. Now you don't necessarily have to play Brass Bombard, to be honest. I only play him just because I'm playing the Needle Fiber variant, where you need to summon a tuner, and if you guys see, I only play 1 Jet Synchron, so if you don't have Jet Synchron, you gotta be able to resolve Brass Bombard another way. And again, getting into Needle Fiber is another way that you can actually Orcust combo, because Needle Fiber summon Brass Bombard, then you link Brass and Needle Fiber into Galatea, and then banish Brass to someone from your hand. So in theory it's not bad. You can cut this for maybe just another consistency card, maybe more hand traps, maybe something like that, but right now I kind of like Brass Bombard at 1 right now, to be honest, and it hasn't really bricked on me that much. Boom, that's it for the Orcs, guys. Now we're gonna move on to our 2 World Legacy World Wands. Now you can play this card at 1 as well, but I just feel the utility that Girsu provides, being able to send Wand as well, is really good. And obviously he's a level 5 or higher dark monster, so he can work with Grepher, and he can literally reborn any of your banished Orcust monsters. So Wand is really good, and of course you always want to be able to have at least 1 Wand being able to loop. And since we play Gizmak, which is essentially Pot of Desires in a sense, we really just want the 1/1 so we can constantly loop it furthermore and furthermore. And yeah, Relaxer World 1 is really, really good. And of course, we play the 1 Gizmek Orochi, the Serpentine Sky Slasher, aka Orochimaru. This card is really good, like literally Fairy Tail Snow 2.0. I'm not going to say Fairy Tail Snow on roids because the only person who's literally on roids here is me because I'm absolutely massive. But yeah, Gizmek Orochi basically banish the top 8 cards of your deck, or 7. Oh, 8, sorry, I forgot. He's a Snake Boy. Banish 8 cards from the top of your deck to summon this guy. And then you can only use one effect, but then the other effect is banish 3 cards from your action deck and pop card on the field. Gizmek is really good as an extender, as well as he sort of lets you OTK under Nibiru on your turn 2 play, because you use all your resources to get the Gizmek, to get the Brawl Sword as your 4th summon. Then once you enter battle phase, you use Gizmek effect to summon Gizmek. Even though it's 5 summons, we're in the battle phase now, and sorry, but you missed your Nibiru activation. So Gizmek is really good. Being a dark machine, the synergy's there, and again, level 5 or higher dark monster to work with our boy Greffer, so boom, that's it. Then of course we play the 1 Jet Synchron just for Needle Fiber shenanigans. I don't really know how I like Needle Fiber, to be honest, in this deck. Noodle Boy is good, but I mean, like I don't really play the other climbing factors, and it's like whatever, but to each his own. I'm personally just playing Jet Synchron, but I can show you guys a list without it. Okay, that's it for the monsters. Now we're going to move on to some more hand traps. So we play the triple Ash and the triple Nibiru. Now when you're playing a hand trap in a hand trap heavy format, you need to expect that you're going to be interrupted, so you need to be able to set up as much or as powerful as a board as possible with defensive cards. So now I chose to play the triple Ash Monster and triple Nibiru because Nibiru is like the most high impact hand trap in the current metagame right now, being able to just stop your opponent completely. And then Ash covers all, like, it's the most versatile hand trap because it can hit everything almost, so Ash is really, really good as well. So triple Ash, triple Nibiru, bang, that's it. No, you can play Veiler and you can play Ghost Mourner, Netflix and Chill, but personally speaking, I just don't think Netflix and Chill is that good. But to each his own again. Okay, moving on to the spells, we play triple Call by the Grave because, right, we're in a 15 to 12 hand traps per deck format, maybe even like 18, 20 post side deck. We're going to be able to at least stop one hand trap and then play through the others with ours extenders because we're playing also a good deck. And if you're playing a good enough deck, you can, to be honest, deal with at least one hand trap. If you have a good hand, it's 2 hand traps. With Call by the Grave, it makes it 3 hand traps. So worst case scenario, even if the odds aren't in your favor, you can still be able to deal with some hand traps, Call by the Grave, boom, and then at least something like a Galtier or something. That's why this deck is really good, because it doesn't make the most unbreakable boards, but it makes really sticky, annoying boards that are just really hard to do. But now, moving on to more consistency cards, throwing it back to our Sky Strike Orcust days, we played triple Allure of Darkness because this card essentially says draw 2, banish the card you're going to draw, and then, oh yeah, there's a link monster that lets you shuffle back a dark monster or a banished machine. And basically, we play all machines here. All of our dark boys are machines, apart from these guys, but it doesn't matter. Basically, the way that this deck functions is you want to turbo into your consistency cards as much as possible, and then function off of the 1-card combos to carry you as you play defensive cards to stun your opponent. So that's why I think Allure of Darkness is really good. Then play double Orchestrated Return, okay? Now double, not 1 or not 3. Not 1 because actually opening this card is really good. Not 3 because Orchestra Return into Orchestra Return is a little bricky. The thought of it not really being similar part of Desires, because Desires, you know, you play 3 Desires, you can banish it, and the odds of you drawing into another Desire is really low. I kind of want to draw into Orchestra Return just so I can facilitate my hand even better during my opponent's turn or during my turn when I need to set up even further. And yeah, and this card's really good because it can send a World Legacy or Orcust monster. So you're going to use its effect, send Gearsu, and then like Reborn Gearsu with like a symbol, and then Gearsu will trigger to send like a wand, and now boom, you're just chilling. So okay. Then we play the 1-ups, you play the 1 Orchestrated Babble, field spell that makes everybody a quick effect. If you guys don't know what this card does, you're either new to the game or you're just being ignorant and don't want to acknowledge Orcust, which is fine. Everybody has their own preferences, but okay. Orchestrated Babble, good field spell, really good field spell. Set from your deck, activate it. Now I am on a monster quick play and has recursion, you can pitch a card, right? Not a lot of people want to actually out this card just because of what he provides, but I don't really care. Foolish Burial because it's basically an extender. If I go normal summon Gears to my opponent goes Ash Blossom, I say LOL, Foolish Burial. Boom, what's up? Now my Gears resolved. World Legacy Succession, 1, it's a monster born. 2, you play Lib in your deck, so you need it for the combo, which I can show you guys later on. Just not going to show you in this video, but if you guys want to see more Orcust combos, let me know, I got you. Then round off the trap cards, you play triple Infinite Impermanence, so 9 hand traps in total. And again, Imperm is a really flexible card as well, not being able to call by the Grave, which a lot of people are playing in their deck. And Imperm just helps you if you have like Imperm, Nibiru. You can go like Nibiru, they go Appaloosa, you go Imperm, target Appaloosa, see you later, nerd. So boom, triple Imperm. and the one Orchestrated Crescendo because it's a counter trap that Galatea can get. Only one, not two. I don't really think two is necessary, but you can play two if you want. Like, you can cut this return down and play two, or you can just cut any of these cards and play two. But yeah, so now moving on to the extra deck really quickly. Play the one Link Revo because it's super essential to play with Gersu, because Gersu summons a token and Galatea can only be made with effect monsters, so you want to turn that token into a Link Revo and then link Link Revo and Gersu away into, you want to link Link Revo and Gersu away into your Galatea, because now you have two effect monsters, so that's super easy. Then I play the one IP Masquerade because it's like the best combo that this deck provides, like going IP, Babble, maybe set a couple cards pass, and now during your opponent's turn you play. And we got the Noodle Boy because Noodle Boy is really good because just the utility he provides. Again, not necessary to play in this deck, but Noodle Boy does come up. Scrap Wyvern because you play the Scrap Engine, which is the Recycler Golem. Of course, even going second, it helps you break boards, so he's really good. Play the Nightmare Phoenix just because one of the best generic Link 2s that this deck and just every deck can have access to. Lib, the World Key Blade Master. Now, Lib is really good because she has a lot of like utility that this deck provides. So basically, during the main phase, you can set War Legacy spell trap card, but you can't activate it while you have no War Legacy monster in your grave, right? And she can only be link summoned while you have a War Legacy card in your graveyard. And to be honest, you're always going to be making Lib right here. You're always going to be making Lib when you have Wand in grave, so you can actually summon her, then use her effect to actually set the card, right? But that's not all. Now she has the other effect where if she's sent to the graveyard as link material, you can shuffle one card back on the field into the deck. Okay, so if you end with IP Lib, which we do actually for the most part, you go IP effect, turn Lib into like Appaloosa or maybe even Unicorn, go Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2, and now you shuffle back two cards your opponent controls, even more disruption. Then you still have Dingirsu to send another card, then you still have Dingirsu protection, so it's really good. Moving on, Triple Galatea, the Orcust automation. I'm sorry, apparently I can't speak English. But Galatea is really good because she can shuffle back a card, get you Return, get you Babble, get you Crescendo. She helps you really, prevail in the grind games. And on top of Galatea, we play, of course, the big boy, Long Dong Link Longirsu, the Orcust Orchestration. Basically, Longirsu is really good because he's the Link 3, he comes up in the combo as well. You can't play Galatea, but again, Longirsu provides more utility. Can't be destroyed by card effects when he's linked, and you shuffle back two to send one, so again, more utility that this guy provides. And since you're playing a more pure Orcust deck, you're really going to go into Longirsu a lot, and you can shuffle back two of your banished monsters, so it gives you more utility in the grind. Then we play the one Nightmare Unicorn to go with our IP, because you can go like IP into Unicorn, shuffle a card, and Unicorn is really good, just being like pure utility, being able to deal with problematic monsters that naturally other decks can't really deal with. Then you play the one Apple. Apple is really good because you go like IP into Appaloosa during your opponent's turn, or even just with the Scrap Engine, you just make an Appaloosa. really good. One Boral Sword Dragon because that's our turn to play. We Boral Sword you and we kill you. Really good. Then double Dingirsu, the Orcust of the Evening Star, and now he's the boss monster of the deck next to Boral Sword. Technically, this card should really just be called like Boral Sword, the Orcust Dragon or something like that, because Orcust makes him like it's nothing. But then play the double Dingirsu because basically Dingirsu has so much utility. You can just slap him on any of your Orcust boys and he just becomes a walking menace. He sends a card, he protects your boys, he attaches a card. Dingirsu is super insane, and if he did not have the clause of being a hard once per turn special summon, this card would probably be banned. But anyways guys, that's the deck profile. Now we're just going to quickly get into a combo. Alright guys, so now we're just going to quickly get into this one card combo. Again guys, this is not the full extent of the deck. I'm just showing you what Girsu, the Orcust mech deck himself provides. If you guys want to see other versions of the deck, maybe even like other combos, other utility cards, maybe him with another card, maybe Scrap Recycler, please let me know in the comment section down below and I'll be sure to address them, because guys, we're always going to be banging out bangers for you guys. But yeah, let's get straight into this combo. So boom, we're going to go ahead, normal Girsu effect. Again, he foolish as anything, well, related to our archetype, Send Nightmare, okay? Now, Orcust's second effect, since you only want other monster on board, we summon tokens. So one to our opponent's side of the field, and one to our side of the field, right? Turn the token boy into our Link Revo, and now turn Link Revo and Girsu into Galatea. So now we're going to go Nightmare effect, target the Galatea, and what we're going to do is we're going to dump Symbol Skeleton. This is really important because what we're going to do here is we're going to go Symbol effect, banish to target Girsu. You can summon any zones, don't matter here, but again, like whatever. And technically speaking, you're gonna want to summon the token like to one of these pointers here, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna actually end with Longirsu, but I'll explain that later. So now we're going to go Galatea effect, shuffle back our symbol to get Babel, set the Babel, activate the Babel. Now we're going to turn Galatea into Dingirsu. Dingirsu's effect, we're going to take Nightmare and equip Nightmare. Then we're going to instantly link off Dingirsu and Girsu away into our IP Masquerade. Okay, super simple, right? You guys saw it, just one card combo ends with IP. But now this is where it gets a little insane. During your opponent's turn, right, you have Nightmare to bring back Dingirsu. You also have Nightmare to bring back Galatea, and then you can do IP shenanigans. So it's really, really good. Okay, so technically speaking, you can go Nightmare effect, target IP to protect it from actually being destroyed by battle. Send the symbol, then go symbol effect, target the Dingirsu or Galatea or Girsu. Like, it doesn't even matter, right? There's so much utility. Just target any of these guys. If it's Dingirsu, you're gonna send or equip, and then you're gonna go IP effect. Now IP effect is gonna turn you into like an Appaloosa, maybe even like a Nightmare Unicorn, maybe into like anything, like a Lib even. Like, it's super duper insane what this deck provides utility wise. And again, I think that people have disrespected Orcust for far too long in this current format. Once everything gets hit, people are gonna realize how OP Orcust is. But yeah, guys, again, like I always say, this was the end of the video. If you guys liked the video, make sure to like the video, comment what you guys want to see next, subscribe to the channel, because guys, we are banging out these videos left, right, and center. And this is me always telling you guys to keep on shining and never give up on your dreams. Peace.